Matthew McMillan from the upcoming here. So nice to meet you. Could you just briefly tell us a little bit about your role in this film?
I play Gwen, who is one of the Janes. So she's quite, involved in picking up the women, looking after the women, educating the women, challenging the women.
So before getting involved in this project, how much did you know about the Jane Collective?
I knew nothing about the Jane Collective. My first hearing of them was reading the script, which was quite extraordinary. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that a housewife could turn into a reproductive rights carer and liberator. That these women did this and they did it safely. They never lost a woman.
Yeah. So after reading the script and obviously getting to grips with the dynamics of the character on the page, what did you feel like you could bring to the role on the screen?
I understood Gwen. I understood the urgency of this choice being available to women. I care passionately about that. And I wanted to be a part of it. I definitely don't, it's hard to say like what did I think I could bring. I don't really approach characters like that. I just think I want to be a part of it, and if you trust me with the character, I'll do my best.
So you mentioned the urgency of the subject matter as well, and unfortunately in 2022 this subject matter is still very divisive and prescient. In light of that, what do you hope that people take away from this film?
I hope people feel energized, especially in the States, to vote. The elections, the midterms are coming up next month. I really hope that people feel moved to support clinics and charities that support women. I want people to be educated to know that there's stories that don't center men. Like nearly a third of America is now, you can't get a legal abortion. I want people to know and reach out and get the help that they need. We don't have to go back to backstreet alley abortions. And I want people to educate themselves and really, try and support the whole community so that we all have autonomy and choice and freedom over our bodies. So all I really hope is that everyone kind of bandies together and rights this wrong that's just been enforced upon us.
And in spite of the urgency of the film and the subject matter, it's a film that's characterized by quite a lightness of touch, and there's humor and all of that present in the film. Do you think that lightness of touch and that humor is a good way for cinema to tackle these kind of quite big issues?
Yeah, I definitely think that having the whole spectrum of humanity from the light to the dark, the heavy and the light, I feel like it's really important because it makes the whole thing 360, not just flat. And I think it breaks up you can't just have tragedy upon tragedy upon tragedy. Yeah, so I hope people don't feel exhausted by the end. I hope they feel energized.
Yeah. And obviously this is a period piece. How different is that for you as an actor, sort of adapting to the costume design, the set design, and kind of immersing yourself in that time frame?
I mean, I really loved the costumes. I really loved the vibe of the. Funnily enough, I actually nicked a lot of the set, if not.
I was going to ask.
Yeah, I did, and I put it in my house now, and
Yeah.
the texture of the 60s and 70s. But yeah.
Well, it's been great to speak to you. Thanks so much for the time.